I do not starve myself, no. I do like to eat.
You know, like we wake up every morning and I'm like, hi, husband.
Okay.
I went from having no kids and being in high school to 3 kids.
The 3 kids.
Looks like you ate them all.
I think I might have.
Game of Thrones.
I think she knows you. What Game of Thrones?
Yeah, that girl from Game of Thrones. I don't know, the blonde, the dragon girl.
You think she'd be good at spoofing me?
Yeah, she's, I mean, I kind of just said she's cute.
We can dream.
Men that have seen you naked.
Oh, man.
Yo, this is your adult life.
I can't count a lot. There's like, not a lot. Not a lot. I mean, it's just like.
Dude, I got the Ron rotisserie.
Wow.
Yeah, for my kitchen, but
How about that spray on hair?
You know, I do get nervous. I realized the last couple days I get really nervous around you. I don't know. It's just because.
No. And it was so funny because all my friends were like, oh my god, Dirt Nasty is so hot. I'm like, no, I'm working with Simon Rex. And they're like, no, it's Dirt Nasty. And I'm like, who is Dirt Nasty? Prez Hilton.
Sharpay would write to Gabriella.
Break a leg in life.
Literally.
My first experience at a strip club was actually while I was filming Scary Movie 5 in Atlanta.
Okay.
And it was so funny because we went out to this strip club called Cheetah. And
In Atlanta?
Yes.
In Atlanta?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and we went in, and my girlfriend Erica Ash, who's in the movie with me, the first reaction was, "Oh my God, they're naked," and she was like, "Yeah," and I was just the entire time like, "Whoa."
They've never called me Sharpay, which is a really funny name, and I wish I, would hear that.
You would like them to call you after a wrinkly dog? Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My alter
We just have to
ego
tone
as
down.
like Tisdale.
And then we went to another one a weekend after, and then I was just like, "Whoa!" Like kind of more scared. I think that one was called like Pony or something.
My celeb crushes. Let's think here. I would have to say Zac Efron's really cute.
Okay. Do you want me to ask you that?
Sure.
Or are you already asking me that?
No, you can ask me
This
that.
is so confusing.
Not about my personal life, but in order for me to be interested in somebody else, they have to be as driven and as working as I do. So that person has to make their own money as well.
So it's not Zach.
What?
Favorite song to perform? I think it would actually have to be, let's think. Probably Bop to the Top, because it's such a classic. It's such a classic. And it's so much fun. Lucas is so much fun. I didn't think that, after we did the movie, I didn't think we'd ever have to do that again.
There's so many good songs out there. Which one? Ooh, I would have to be Hot and Cold by Katy Perry. Shows a little bit of my personality.
But, he's a boy.
They're always oblivious. It's like,
First of all, my girlfriend has called me from Texas before, and she was like, okay, I'm at a wedding rehearsal, and little ring bearer won't come down the aisle. Like, please, I told him I knew Candace, and you have got to tell him to come down to the aisle. And I'm like, you are kidding me. So now I'm like doing phone calls where I'm like
Yelling at people at
I'm
that
like
point.
literally had to be like, hey, it's Candace.
I know what your first audition was.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Well, then what was my first audition?
Peter Pan, the movie.
That was my first, real audition.
my favorite episode would have to be Rockstar in the House with Jesse McCartney. He's really cute.
No, I mean their scene is in the bed, so so I don't know. But, it's in the bedroom. No. I started doing this weird laugh as she's running throughout the park, and it was in a song, and it was just and it was
Dolce & Gabbana. I just like the name.
All friends turn into brain-eating zombies, or always pick last for kickball.
I kind of love zombies, so I have to say all friends turn into brain.
The best situation is just meeting them as friends first, being friends, seeing how each other are, and then it's then you go in for the kill.
So they like to stay with you the entire day. I think they're lonely. They just kind of hang out with you.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Shane's coming after me.
It's just really expensive.
Well, I mean, you've got over $1 million in the bank.
I don't care. I
do
much
love the
happens.
basketball number 2 because you're so sweaty and everything.
Can't have an excuse. I do have blonde moments, totally. And I used to say it was the bleach getting to my head, but now I don't have any excuses anymore.
Funny technique. Everybody makes fun of me just because literally I go up and then I just drop it and it actually bounces on the crowd.
I like rings, so probably a ring. Oh yes.
He is our executive producer and has guest starred as well.
Oh yeah, big boss over here.
You like younger men?
God.
Not that young.
My first concert was a Hanson concert. Yeah, I was like in love with Zach Hanson.
But make you pee your pants a little bit.
Well, if you're that type of person. Yeah.
The last text message. I'm so giddy right now.
To bowl. Bowling's fun, although I'm not really good at it. But that's like the best part is like, you know,
Little boy like saying that song, L is for the way you look at me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like this kid is a heartbreaker already. He's like 10 years old, but
I feel like everything's an adventure in my life. So.
What you doing?
oh my gosh, that's not me.
Zac Efron.
But I always want to have a TV show because my goal is to win an Emmy.
Worked in clothing stores when I was a teenager because my dad made me and my mom.
This humongous like tour bus with the High School Musical poster painted on it came over, and kids were singing and dancing on top and handing out flyers for the screening, and they gave me one. I was like, thanks.
I've had a kid, a little boy, who was, I think 13 at the High School Musical concert, and he was proposing to me on a poster, and I'm like, I'm sorry, you're a little bit too young. But it was adorable. He was so nice, and it had his number on it.
What is it made of? Do you know? Is it diamonds?
Probably Swarovski. No, not diamonds.
What is it?
I wish.
Are you feeling it tonight? Do you feel like you look hot?
Yeah.
Are there little pants there?
Yeah, no, it's a dress.
Did you work with Lindsay Lohan?
I did, yeah, we did some printouts together, me and
What was
Lindsay.
she like as a little girl?
She was really sweet, she was really adorable, yeah.
No problems?
Not that I know of.
Is that guy over there your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Is there any chance of you maybe
Awkward to me if I was like, no.
Who's that guy hanging up behind me?
Who might be where this season?
Dancing with the Stars?
Dancing with the Stars? Who might be on it? I have no idea who's on it.
I was just hoping you might know something and I was going to get something.
Oh yeah, I have no idea.
That means you won't be dancing.
I want to know. No, I'm not on it. No. I'm too busy of a schedule.
And we lost the light. Lighting.
Assisting her, that was like a whole nother story. I was like, Sharpay would never want to be someone's assistant.
I did Pop Warner when I was 8. I keep saying this.
Yeah, I've seen that already. I've seen that already.
What do you think of this?
He looks hot. He looks hot. Yeah, I've kissed him too.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of Pitbull. That would be awesome.